lot of the times when you do get married, people choose to like combine their banks, combine their wealth. The house is under this person's name, the business is under that person's name, and then all the taxes, all the legal documents, it's already like under a conjoint name. So divorcing takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And they're just like, it, you know what? Let's just agree to disagree and just right off. So legally, they are still together. But I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that is common. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that is the common thing or that's just like common in my area or in my friend group. I'm not sure. So marriage without love? Oh, my hair! Kind of. Yeah? It's so weird. Because here's the thing, chat. Love for me might not be love for you. Right? Like, in my head, this is so though. I know this is freaky because I watch like a lot of like romance movies. And I know like, oh, love is supposed to be romantic. You know what I mean? Like you hug each other and then every now and then you have dinner or I don't know, like there's like romance. You flirt with one another or like, I don't know. In my head, romance is like candlelight dinner and then you talk about your day and then someone plays a song and then you dance or something like that, right? Like you flirt. I don't know if that's real though. The love I was raised with is completely different. I don't think I've seen my parents kiss before. They have kissed like I've seen them kiss twice. One was when my mom turned a certain age, and the other one was my dad turned a certain age. And that was because we were like, come on, give him a kiss. And then they would always kiss each other on the cheek, but never the lips. Like, it's not common. They don't hug each other. They don't kiss each other. They don't say, I love you. It's more normal. You know, like, they still love each other, but it's not like, okay, today I'm gonna do this. I love you. No, that doesn't happen. Like, they're not... My mom especially, oh my god, chat. If you want to meet a tsundere, my mom is actually a tsundere. I'm not joking. Like, she cares a lot. I know they love each other. But she has a hard time showing it in front of other people. That the moment there's anybody around, like one time I saw, my mom was like laughing with my dad. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Instantly, this is how her face went. She was like, ha ha ha. She saw me and she went, yeah. Anyways, we need to do this paperwork. And then we also have to do that paperwork, okay? Stop slacking. Yes. Welcome, Michi. Good morning. Like that. Like, she I don't know. She's weird. She's not the lovey-dovey type, but my dad is like a puppy. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they got together. Like, my mom seems cold, but she is not as cold. My dad is a puppy. Manja. Apa sih kayak he's, what is manja? Needy? Or like, what is manja ya? Like, ooh, did I do a good job? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, not pampered. Like, did I do a good job? Oh, I did, yay! Like that. Yeah, he has like this need to seek approval. Not golden retriever, kind of like a hurt and lost dog. Yeah, he likes getting praised. Oh no, he loves getting praised with like the most capital L-O-V-E. The easiest way to my dad's heart is to compliment him. No joke. Okay, one time he hated someone's guts and they were like, you know what? I see your struggle. You worked really hard and now they're friends. Like, my dad loves getting complimented. And then he also loves getting like his attention met. You know, like he likes getting attention. Very like, he likes attention and he loves praises, but he acts tough, but sometimes he's a little insecure. But I know he's doing his best. You know what I mean? He's still very traditional-y. Yeah, he's a dude. I don't know. That's the thing. I'm quite close with my dad. My dad likes me because I compliment.
Accidentally walked in on them or had to shove tissues in your ears to drown out the noises.
Never ever. Never ever ever. Because I swear to God, there was a time I was so convinced that I was adopted. Me and my brother were adopted because it's not because like we don't look like them, but I was so convinced because I was like, there's no way you guys there is absolutely no way. I must be adopted. Like, have you ever met a couple and you're like, there is so little romance between them. There is no way they had done it. You know, like, I've never even seen you hold hands. There is no way. So I was like, tell me I'm adopted. They're like, no. I've never seen them do anything romantic. Don't even bring up sexual. Never ever, chat. It's weird. Every time we hang out as a family, my dad talks to me because I'm the only person. Okay, this is how bad it is, chat. In my family, the person that is the most says a lot of sweet things, says a lot of I love yous, compliments the most in the family is me. Did you know that? Like, that's how bad it is. My dad even told me it's like, sometimes, you know, I have like my morals bad. I just talk to you because you actually like reassure me and then you compliment me and it feels great. You're the only one that does it. That's true. I am the only one that does it in the family. So, and I don't do it. Like, you know, I do the bare minimum. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, good job. That is amazing. That's it. And that is like, wow, that's like amazing for my dad. So my dad, I'm close with my dad. I miss him a lot. One thing I like about my dad though, I know that he does a lot of things, even though he's not comfortable. He just does it because he wants to spend time. Like, long time ago, chat, I wanted to get my nails done, right? Because sometimes I like to pamper myself. So I have a day where I call it my pamper day. Like, I go to the salon and then I get like my hair washed and then I get it cut and then I do my nails. And I remember I was like, Dad, do you want to go to the salon with me? And he's like, sure. I'm just gonna sit there and accompany you. And I'm like, no, that's not fun. You have to like do it with me, you know? You go to the salon with me. You get your hair done. We get our nails done. And he's like, no. A man doesn't do that. And he has that. He's like, but I'm a guy. I don't go to the salon. I'm like, no, guys go to the salon too. And he's like, no, I go to my local bar. What is it? Hair cutter. Ahmad. I go to my barber shop. I will go to Ahmad where he cuts my hair with a lawnmower like a man. Girly salons where they cut your hair with scissors? No! They cut my hair with a lawnmower. Rah, 'cause we're men. Rah! Like, that's my dad. So I was like, no, please. I remember I was like, please, Dad, I want to hang out with you more. And it'll be fun if we both like did our hair and you can have mani-pedi. I'll like paint my nails, but you don't have to paint your nails. You can just have mani-pedi and they'll clean it for you. And then have hair stuff. And then he's like, okay, fine. Right? And I remembered this because he was really like, no, I'm not doing that. That's too girly. He was like, that's too girly. That's too emasculinating or
Thanks,
whatever.
Big Battle 22 for the 11 resub.
Welcome to the scheme ship. Huzzah! Yeah, he was reluctant at first, but then eventually he did end up going to accompany me and he was so relaxed. At first, like the first time he got a mani-pedi chat, he was tensed, right? And here's the thing with my dad. You can't tell, but I know there are a lot of things that he is a little bit insecure about, but I don't know if this is common. Like, is this a guy thing or not? My dad never brings up the fact that he's insecure. You know what I mean? He's never been like, oh, I'm actually kind of insecure about this. Never. But you can tell because he would like make jokes. Like, he would joke about it. He'd be like, oh, okay, don't worry. It's not that bad, right? Haha. Like, so when I say like I have the genetic debuff, no joke, my dad has a skin disease. Now, it's nothing too bad. It's like a genetic thing. You know when like your skin kind of like grow calluses and then they crack and they look kind of like the thing. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it kind of looks like sand. It's a skin problem. I forgot the word, but it's not nular. It doesn't like what is nular? Yeah, you speak about psoriasis. Or is it eczema? Is psoriasis or eczema the same? Because it might be eczema. I am not sure actually. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. But it's like the skin problem. But it doesn't transfer. Like, if you touch it, you're not gonna get it, right? Yeah, it's not infectious. But my dad never got it treated because we couldn't afford treatment back then. So it's kind of bad. Like, I wouldn't say it's the worst case, but it's definitely one of those things like you can see it. You know, like you don't have to really focus to find it. Like, you will clearly see that he has a skin problem. It's annoying as hell to deal with. Yeah, but that's the thing. My dad came from a time where people saw that and they were disgusted to touch him. And I guess that's why he's a bit insecure about it. Because back then, there are people that are like, they are a bit more reluctant to shake his hand. Or people are a bit more reluctant to like, you know, accidentally touch him because they think it's gonna like infect them, right? But it's not true. Now everyone knows it's not true. But my dad is still a little bit like, a bit like a sensitive spot. So when we got like our nails done and everything, he kept making jokes, basically being like, oh, don't worry, it's not gonna like be infectious or anything. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Oh, do you see this? Oh God, you're not paid enough to do this. Ha ha ha. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I can tell that he's just like, he's uncomfortable and scared because that's his first time. Like, To be fair, chat, there is a little bit of like, if you're not used to getting your nails done, it might be a little bit scary at first because they do like try and cut like the cuticles and stuff. And some people might not know how that feels like. And they're like, oh, it's gonna hurt. It doesn't hurt. I do recommend you guys, if you can, get a mani-pedi. Doesn't matter what gender, okay? A mani-pedi is very good. Having good like cuticle health and everything is very nice. At first, my dad was so tense. And I told them before my dad came in, because he was like, okay, let me just like get some water. I was like, okay. I told the ladies, I was like, hey, be gentle with him because like he's never had this before. So don't just like scrape his foot like really hard, right? So then as they were doing it, they were so nice. And they kept asking my dad like, does it hurt? Like, does this hurt? And my dad's like, not yet. He doesn't say no. He goes, not yet. No, not yet. And they're like, okay. And they kept going. It's like, does this hurt? And he's like, not yet. Not yet. So he was really tense for the first like 10 minutes. Like, bro was a stiff log. And I was sitting there, I was enjoying my time. My dad was like a stiff log. And I was like, so dad, how's your day? What were you doing? And he was like, today. Today. Wait, yeah. It doesn't hurt. I'm just nervous. Like, like that. But then the last 20 minutes of the appointment, he was snoring. He was like laid back in his chair and he was like, you know, because we got like the like pamper treatment. So then they gave like a shoulder rub and then a foot rub and everything. And he just like he passed out. He was like, oh, I am so sleepy now.
For the one resub.
And then when he woke up, I remember they basically you can have like a choice to add like vitamins on your nails to make your nails look shinier. And I told them to add it on my dad's nails. And then when he woke up, he was like, wow, what's happened? My nails, yeah, so shiny now. They're so healthy. Did you scrape all the dead nails? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, wow, this is what my nail is supposed to look like. Hey, nail are supposed to be shiny like this. And I'm like, no, that is a coat. That is I didn't want to say nail polish because I know he's gonna be like, what? A man wearing nail polish? I was like, oh, that's vitamin. He's like, wow, vitamin nail. So pretty. And then for like the next like 3 days, every time he would pay or greet someone, he would always try to like show his nails a little bit. He's a very wholesome guy. He's just learning, you know what I mean? Like he's imagine the most like tough, conservative, traditional man trying to understand and I think that's wholesome.